And sometimes that's just not the case. But I'm always happy to be wrong. It does happen more than I like to admit. So I guess we'll see how this one does play out. Oh, they've thrown the smoke. This is from outside of B that they've thrown this the CT spawn smoke. It's very cool. It's a very long smoke. Doesn't get used that much. Unfortunately, they will still use Nota, or lose Nota in the middle. Nice flash to come through. And look at the aggression here on the CT side. They're saying, we're going to fight before you even get to the bomb side. And I actually think that's pretty rational, because once they're inside of the B bomb side, we all know how hard that could be. Great work. QB with the double, and Big with a very aggressive retake of the middle.
But Nota's just taken the space. Paravision now gone full contact, and this might come back to bite Big, because you've still got this double setup. Hyped is not looking over here at all. When's this internal timer going to tick? Because if it doesn't happen in the next few seconds, he's going to get backstabbed, and suddenly Paravision have got the complete element of surprise. And he's not looking, and watch Nota. He's killing him.
Yeah, he already knows. He's looking for a double. You're absolutely right, Brandon. This is so sick. Just to elaborate on what you're saying, right? When you say that go in contact, this is like this should be in a Counter-Strike textbook somewhere, and say, what does it mean when you don't throw any grenades? Because sometimes what it means is that the CT side has absolutely no signal for when to do anything. They're waiting for the usual Molotov to catwalk, the double smoke to set up the wall to take the A bomb site. Like they're waiting for those noises to play out in the background. And when they never do, then they just never move. It actually makes them, funnily enough, they do end up looking a little bit like bots, and that is really funny. Nicely done.
What a really good reaction to call from Kicker early, right? The fact that you have had these set plays out of the pistol, you're not using the long smoke, but you're still attracting all the attention there anyway. There was a small fight in towards the long doors, so it keeps all the attention and into their smoke lineups, which is just really cool to see, and especially for someone that's incredibly nerdy like me watching the game. Hyped though will hold the line, gets the AWP pick, backs off, and is now in close tethering with Crimbo on site. And with 35 seconds left, Paravision have got to make a move. They've got to clear all of long and all of short. Somehow just get through. They've dropped the double mid smokes to delay, but Big just counter with utility of their own. Time's ticking, they gotta go.
Oh, feels like a classic sort of Jame influence around. 20 seconds. You're right, though. This is going to be really hard. They seem to be in a lot of trouble here. Tabson shooting him in the back, and I think there should be no way. This is never going to be happening. Unfortunately, with 10 seconds left, you're trying to get onto the bomb site here. One player with a FAMAS is all it takes, and you do not have the time any longer. Jame going to be caught on long, and that's a very interesting round.
They're now taking the short control. But the reality is, you've burned all of your utility. There's a minute 10 left on the clock, and you need to go into this double setup. And it's going to be tough. Although Crimbo does get caught, Hype's also been removed as well. The Tech-9s do the damage, and now Tabson's on an island.
I don't think he had any head armor, so he just dies so quick, and I think you could see that at the end there. That's so dangerous. This is one of those rounds where you definitely... I think you should be allowed to criticize Big here, because... They shouldn't be losing rounds like these. Even if they lose one player long, there's got to be a different response at the end of it. So pretty devastating stuff, unfortunately.
Paravision are really saying to Big that you will have no idea where we are going to go until it's too late. Now it's a heavy contestment for long, and this is the change-up. Belchnot goes fast. He actually fights for the space before the smoke is even down, and Crimbo loses his life early. Tabson and Hype need to back up just a little bit, but this is a good reposition from JDC. He's now taking space in towards mid. Jame is holding for it.
JDC eventually will have to move from this position, and then we'll see how this one plays out. Could also be hard to rotate from B. Oh, okay. Maybe he can. There's the first one. Let's go.
That might be enough to push Paravision away. But instead, no. Flashbang forward. Hype finds another. He just keeps going with this scout, and he's done more than enough. You said it could be the scout that holds down long. Currently it is. Nota tries to make his lurk work, but Kyubi is still holding. And now with 25 seconds, you need to not only get past the scout, you need to get onto the bomb site, you need to put the digits in, all whilst receiving resistance from 4 big players. This round feels doomed, and it is. JDC will get a couple. Tabson will finally remove Kicker after he makes the blushes a little bit spare for Paravision.
to try and put pressure on. Now they're smoking the middle again, but like you already mentioned, I think it's good that you did it earlier because Big are really disrespecting it. They already pushed through the smokes at the B doors, and now let's see if they can find a way to do some more damage here. There is a player lurking in middle for Paravision, and that's a good opening, but like again, they're winning the mid fight. If Kicker doesn't get these 2 headshots this quickly, this round could fall apart very, very fast, but a great job for them. Crimbo's down in the pit just holding on. We'll see if he can find the right timing for it. He's got the right idea, but they know he's there now anyway. And some damage onto QB as well. 3 versus 3. Set up with a flash. James way out in the open. Not expecting it. I don't know why he's doing that wide. He must have known that there was an opportunity for them to show up. And Kicker's going to go down at the end. So, nice retake. JDC with 3. We'll see if they can find a way to get this one. If they can, again, the money's going to be gone for Paravision. And we could... I would already say that 6 rounds is... I'm really happy if I get that on the CT side of this map. If it's somewhat evenly matched. Nota is going to burn to death up on Catwalk. That's also kind of a little bit funny and interesting. And yeah, they're going to lock this down once again. So what are the chances that that's really going to happen? And it does feel like sometimes you see teams where the plan is so elaborate and all it really takes is for one part of the plan to screw up and there's just no chance, you know. Like with all these smokes and all these, like, you know, individual people who are trying to, you know, do something on their own. It's like, yeah, but if that guy fails, then like a huge part of this mission is just dead.
So that's a good indication to Paravision that currently the long rotates are so far away from short. So that's why they're accelerating right now, and that's why Hyped and Crimbo are already moving in. And Hyped gets on the line just in time. James pulls out nades, thinking he's got the time in, and he doesn't. And it's JDC again moving away from B into mid, and he is eviscerating them.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They really... I mean, logically, like you said, they thought they had the timing on short. And maybe they even did, but then, you know, they're way too relaxed about everything. Just like standing out in the open. It's like the previous round where...
a really big compliment to Big at their defense.
Yeah, and look at what they're doing as well in terms of the defense. They're already leaning slightly towards the B bomb side. So opening kills could still be huge, and it will be. QB unfortunately getting caught at an awkward moment. And the fact that he's got 2 people in the middle right next to him, I guess, doesn't really help him out when he's dead. Flash over, JDC, and, you know, on a normal occasion you would say save, but we're in the 12th round, so obviously that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Belchinock here, good position, instantly, yeah, so he just knew the angle very well. Which is good because his teammate was planting the bomb down below, so if you mess that up, it's probably going to be an automatic death. Crimbo and Tabson, 2 versus 5 here. That's just I mean, that's straying away from the very, very elaborate plan that we were talking about earlier and saying, let's just try and enter the B-bomb side and shoot someone, and then we're going to win the round, which it works. It does work. Really nicely done here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, could you imagine?
Imagine that. Imagine if they just went, guys, let's go.
It's going to be a kit and a couple of flashbangs on Kicker. Always interested whenever there are diffuse kits about in the pistol rounds. But look at the utility here, Brandon, as well on the T side. They have so much. Let's see what they actually end up throwing. Got a Goosh to begin with. Nota in the corner with the dualies. And he's actually going to get 2 kills for it. Unfortunately, Kicker's going to be running in, so a little bit too late there. And he obviously wants to save the dualies and try and help out his teammate there. But the actual result is that he leaves the rest of the team in a bit of a weird 2-on-3 right now. It's going to be very, very hard to retake.
Oh, look at Hyped. Hype might just add insult to injury on James.
No.
James is quietly considering it, but yeah, Hype's now got his back turned. And he might just let him walk. Oh, it's even more of a full sense of security. James turns round, but is now just dealing with Hype that the bomb, it's still ticking even further. Travis tries to come in the site to help out, but it doesn't work in his favor. And James, now no one's going to peek him. He gets a flash in his face.
I think you mentioned about them throwing the reverse Molotov when they were on the CT side, but they just tossed one out that threw over the entire building as well. Go back and do it manually because that one actually burns a little bit closer into the corner, or it nearly does. Those Molotovs are so fickle sometimes. You've got to be very careful that they actually do spread in. Shadow advantage, obviously, for QB in this one, but it won't help him because they bait him into the fight by showing their shadow. So, lots of nerdy tricks here. James somehow getting a headshot on the Hyped, and actually now it's a 5 versus 3 and a very winnable round here for Paravision.
Yeah, they're applying a good amount of pressure here. They haven't immediately swung this corner at long. Tabson, you feel like with low HP, should be traded, and is, by Travis. Bomb has gone down in the meanwhile. JDC and Crimbo can flex the range advantage with the AKs, and JDC, again, is finding multi-kill after multi-kill. The one-tap on top is just outrageous. And that leaves Crimbo with all the room and the time in the world to find Jame.
They can't catch him in the open. Like, it's impossible the way that he moves. And every consecutive kill, he goes a little bit further back so that the next player doesn't have the advantage of swinging against him. Like, it's really beyond textbook. But if you wanted to study something and kind of understand, you know, how to play some of those positions, that would be the round to look at. I say there's someone myself who would definitely end up standing out in the open after I got the first kill, and then you're like, oh no, like I'm really visible. Hype got a kill on no turf through the smoke. Well, this is absolutely outrageous. There's not even a game that we're having, Brandon. What are we doing here?
Which is kind of funny more than anything. Paravision are so split up. Big are gonna end B, where they've been taking all of their rounds. Of course, Kicker is a consideration as Crimbo clears the doors. And as Travis moves over towards short, he's got to rely on Belch not getting a multi-kill here. And he doesn't even get one. Yeah, GG. Go next.
Oh, one of the most absurd games I've really seen in a while. But Big showing up incredibly prepared. JDC and Tabson, you know, fragging just completely out of this world. And unfortunately...
I mean, it's going to be a hard ass.
Yeah, Belchunok, you're absolutely right. Like, not easy when he's just playing this one on his own. And I think smartly going to be backing off of this one. Oh, he actually sticks around for a headshot. It's really sick, but nice way to limit his exposure and setting up his team for the retake. Which, again, when you have the smoke kit on Kicker, why wouldn't you try to stay alive and get into a better one? Oh, no, Crimbo might have been a bit of a mess up here. Hype's going to be going down too. Yeah, just Big. Sure, they find the bomb plant, but that's pretty much it. What a nice retake.
They are. They don't have information and they're scared to get it right now. They have utility. They're not in position to flash for each other to get that information. 17 seconds and they got to do something here.
Yeah, smoke is up towards the market. Jame, he will hit that first shot. It's so critical on the defense because, again, like we said, the rotation's going to be a little bit further away. Now, they do have a second player coming in, so maybe they can still do something. 4 seconds left, 5 seconds left, trying to defend the bomb here. I think that was the headshot on QB. Travis, he won the round with that one headshot swinging into it. In a way, it is, and it's hard to play against, right? Too very annoying when you can't actually get your opponent to fight you, even if you give it a bit of a shot here. Oh, look at this! You talked about earlier playing contact. Like, this is almost what they're doing here. A couple of grenades thrown out, good Molotov underneath the shadow, and just a very solid execute coming out here from Big. Now they will lose one as the HEs get thrown into the smoke here. You could see they're trying to open it up to get some more fights in, but already notes is very low, and what a headshot from Hyped as well. Bomb plant is a little bit delayed, but that's not really the important thing, is they're winning the rounds. Just got to make sure you don't peek too much into Jame here, because we know what... Oh, he's peeking out into the open. He said he's someone who plays it safe, but taking a bit of a risk, and he ends up going down. Surely Nota not going to have much of a chance here to do anything. Low on health, and Crimbo will take him down.
They're taking their time. They're doing it nice and well, connecting smokes, window, and connector. They're taking their time off leading here. Really well strategic success by Big. You wouldn't expect anything different from a God team from past.
Yeah, true that. What a Molotov. Must have been thrown in from behind. Forced Belchunok into the fight, and then they just catch him running out there. Unfortunately, they lose JDC. But they have so much connector control. They're going to flash their way, I think, through top connector. Deep Molotov as well. That actually stops Nota from being able to stop them coming out of connector. That's such a sick Molotov. And now there are 3 people at CT spawn. Question is, can they actually plant the bomb? There's a lot of the Paravision team that's just waiting on this corner.
Man, this is a crazy situation with 3CT. They're so close to each other.
Yeah, they really are. Travis does go down. Hyped. Turning around, they will put on the bomb at the very least, but Tabson caught with a jump up on the ticket booth, so now it's all on Hyped. He is the kind of AWPer that can win these rounds, and they don't have any utility to try and get rid of him, so weirdly, this is actually winnable for him. We'll see if they can find a way. They're already trying to wallbang him out a little bit, and James just absolutely taking care of business, so super well done. Paravision, after the tactical timeout, like you said, slowing things down a little bit, and Big unable to win the next round. Well, let's see if Big can learn from some of their mistakes and actually get some more rounds on the board, because this is starting to get a little bit uncomfortable. That is very nicely done. It seemed they were slowing down, expecting that kind of peak might be coming out, but then they, you know, they just gave up on it exactly at the wrong time. Jame, though, good position for it here. Flash doesn't quite hit him because that Archers is sort of blocking the flashbang, and he's going to get the kill on JDC, so right back into a 4 versus 4.
That's crazy. Right now, Big is getting out-opt by Jame. Because you can tell just from the way they're moving, they are scared of the op in the map right now. He's having that much impact even though he's 9-4.
Yeah, which that is the god tier position to be in if you're an AWP player, is if you can actually stop the other rifles from feeling safe and kind of have a bit of a weird round. Tabson runs right into it, knife out. Hyped is certainly thinking about it, or with a Molotov as well, but he's actually allowed to get around the corner. Oh, he's standing in the fire. He does get the kill on Crimbo somehow, but what a wild round. Travis, 10 seconds left. He's going to get the kill on QB, and if he had more health, I bet he just pushes on through. 8 seconds left. Oh my god, with the wall bang as well. It's Travis to take down Hype, and it's Paravision to win the round. I can't explain it. There's just like 10 million things happening in the last 5 seconds there.
I like the setup for a B split right now. They still have utility to hold, so I think Paravision is really big an advantage. And as you see, Big can't do anything with this space. They have mid, but what are they doing with it?
Nothing at all. They don't even have smokes. I just noticed that they're flashbangs, so they're just trying to flash their way over. Crimbo taking a real long time to get that kill, and they just get wiped out.
And just good triangulation. Look, like the op is always picking up the first.
So Big, just the whole machine is breaking down right now.
Yeah, it's just, you got the jitters. You're in your own head. That's why you got to snap out of it. Pause. Look, it's a mow down.
Yeah, it really is. Note having a fantastic time. He's 15-3. Jame is 12-5. Like, I don't know what to expect. Okay, listen, we have a third map on Ancient. I think that's probably great news because it just doesn't seem like it's too late for Big to do anything here. It's just 10-1. Round number 12. Last of the half is coming up here. Even when we get it, we're not doing a lot with it. So I'd probably just say, let's just go for some A executes and see if that doesn't work.
If all else fails, you just say, guys, let's go. Let's warm up for map 3.
Just try to get things going. But yeah, I mean, like, it's really tough. And I guess, you know, apart from the tactical side of it, from the emotional side of it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I was coaching, I probably would try and hopefully, if my team trusted me and we had that kind of, you know, that kind of back and forth, I try and make fun of it. You know, I try and, like, you know, say something funny and try to get people laughing a little bit and kind of, you know, like you say, get ready for map number 3. It's on Ancient, which we know Big, you know, like, they definitely know how to play the map. So, yeah, I'd hope to do that, you know.
They have, everyone, I think, remembers the Force when it was 0-15. They get one round and he just hypes up the crowd. That's how you have to be right now. You have to find joy in the craziness that's going on and the chaos.
Yeah, true that. Not going to be finding joy on Mirage here for Big.
Found lead.
Just completely wild game.
What's that taste like? Jesus.
Not good. Not healthy. Don't do it. Crimbo, 25 seconds alone, and, you know, sort of. There was a time, a real long time ago, when you could win 1v4s like this in Counter-Strike, you know, because everyone just sort of fought, and it was you know, it was the Wild West back then. In modern day Counter-Strike, you only win these rounds if the enemy team makes a whole long list of mistakes, and we don't see that very often. Paravision gonna win the half with an 11-1 scoreline. Wow. Yeah, I do like it too, especially if you're going to hit the 8 bomb site, right? Because those USPs are so dangerous at range, so try and put up a little bit here. Oh, he even knew that there was a chance of peek on top of that. Pretty sick, actually. But QB's look at the headshot. No smoke towards CT spawn. Looks like they might try and fight it here, actually. Oh, there is a gap in that one, though, unfortunate. So I still kind of like this round from Paravision, but the retake is on. Deep grenade landing in the back, and Tabson going down. It's Crimbo, 1 versus 1 against Kicked, and he's just hiding in the corner here. He already got grenaded down, and he's going to be sneaking out. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare fuel, isn't it? Just creeping in, but nice attempt from both teams, I've got to say. It's really not. Scout up there on Hyped, and, you know, some extra pistols. Would love to see JDC or Tabson just to try and do something, anything here, just to feel a little bit better, try and get the aim warmed up just a tiny bit. But execution's already coming in. They're going to lose Kick It, but the rest of the team is flooding out of the bomb side behind. Nice shot from Tabson. Picking up a Galil and doing even better here. Bomb
He's so
being
good.
planted, and James in the middle. Truth is, if Belchernok dies here, which he will actually stay alive, if he was going to die right then and there, then I don't think James can do anything, right? Coming in from the middle, yeah, straight on that defuse, and I think they know that he's in there, so he's blocked away from this.
Nah, no way, right? No way.
Imagine.
Spam was possible. It could have. If he finds the op, he gets that. Nice round, JDC.
It isn't, luckily, I think the same ultra slow counter.
Not at all. It has the fundamentals of it, but James, I think he's trying to reinvent himself. You can tell that they have speed. Just remember how much they changed the pace, how fast they were going, full execs. He took it to heart.
Yeah. I mean, I think even after the Rio Major, they already tried to reinvent it, and obviously that just didn't work out at all, but they already tried to do that very quickly. Look at the rotation here over towards the bomb side, and actually the bomb is making its way the other way. So 5-on-3. I mean, oh, Travis, if he'd stayed alive there, how sick would that have been? Then he could have maybe stopped them from, or at least shot them in the back rotating, because they actually probably will get the bomb plant here.
Yeah, I mean, infiltrated, really well done. Nice positioning by Jane. The thing is, they will expect, since no one's even close to them, so he shouldn't have too much of an advantage here. 1 kill maybe for James is what he should get here.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because they're gonna know we just weren't even nearby.
So slow, Big. But so slow. They're walking under past dub. Oh my, no.
I love how triggered you're getting, but you're right. Like, I agree. This is very, very slow. One little mistake here, and you know, you could be running out of time. Sure, they've got the kits, but that bomb is so far ticked already. Okay, here we go. They're going to really start to put some speed behind this one. Running onto the site. Nota's going to get the kill on one. Bomb already being defused, but JDC trying to... Or actually, all right, there we go. I was going to say, Nota, he did get taken down at the end. A little bit worried for that one, I've got to be honest, but... Yeah, weirdly, nobody... I think we just keep calling it like the Counter-Strike thing, but yeah, somebody could probably claim that, you know? Here we go. Some Molotovs being thrown in. QB, he was actually so flashed, but still he got the kill. It's actually not bad at all. 3 versus 3 now, and the madness just continues onto the bomb side here. Belchernok waiting for just a second. Nice Molotov towards the back there, and actually, if he'd shot that AK, he would have probably had the kill there.
Really well. Just well played out, CS. Step by step, but you notice how the smokes were still up and they were doing the Molotov to clear firebox to spacing. That's really good. It's not easy to organize because from the time the smokes lands, you're going to have 16 seconds and you still need to get out. You still need to do your thing. So really well played and still in the 3v3. Very methodical.
Very funny to see Paravision just waiting and look at, because in the previous round, the bomb got planted at B. So Hyped is, going all the way back to check. Even Crimbo here, they're really worried about what might happen. And that's kind of bought some space for Paravision to actually, go back to the bomb side. They were there all along, but now back in a good position. Oh, but range there for Hyped. He obviously is not going to get flashed to that one. And Crimbo is going to win the round with a kill onto Nota. There's nothing that James could do now. 1 versus 3 here. Going to try and see if he could sneak his way around the corner. Might get the kill on... Oh, not even that. Hyped is going to be in position. Super, super well played. Even a team like Paravision, they have so much structure. They're still sort of a new team, right? Like, this is still sort of a new project, and they're just coming into this year with so much to show for it. Here we go. Execute. We've got a double smoke towards the connector in jungle. QB, pretty good. He almost maybe could have had that kill even up towards the palace, but the bomb could maybe even be planted here. Belchernok's going to be taking out JDC, and suddenly it's another 3 versus 3 here. Hype, though. All right, rock solid for him. Oh, and he does jump up. Look at it. He's trying to jump up to actually spot it out. He does a lot of damage on top of it with the HE.
Look at the utility again. Everyone's just getting pegged.
Yeah, you said it, like HE landing in the corner. That's just so devastating. I think this is, although I think even if they lose it here, it's still another really good attempt for Paravision. Great done. Nice flashes in the middle here to try and get the swing.
Yeah, they're going through mid. Belchernok right now, he's the player to keep an eye on. He seems to be playing really well up to par, really good aim, and I like their control right here. Look, decision together. James gets the bomb, already commands his team like a leader to go back, regroup A, let's just finish out simple, and now we get to watch CS in motion.
Yeah, setting up that smoke very, very quickly as well. And they do still have that potential for either the B lurk, which would be a very long way around, I suppose, for Kicker to play, or they could go through middle as well. QB going down. Oh, this is really a big issue. 3 versus 5. Tabson at the site. They know that he's in
What a
here
flash.
somewhere, so he can't just stick around. He has to do something, which is why he's trying to get this flash out. Backup is still a couple of seconds away. And actually, weirdly, Paravision has slowed it down so much. If they go on Tabson, I think they can trade him out. But now there's some backup here. Hype's going to be showing up and taking down Nota. They're bringing the bomb back because they do have the B bomb site. So I guess that's the logic for Paravision, is if we run, then they might just never expect it. But we'll see if they can find Belchernok. If they do, they're going to realize that there's nobody else here. Yeah, there's the kill on Belchernok. 2 versus 2, Wilson. This is a wild round.
This is insane. Let's see if James can pull this off. It's a winnable round right now. Misses the jump from the radar.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so they actually plant 4 short as well, which I guess is actually, that's a genius way to plant it, because it means both Kickert and James can do something in the afterplant. Whereas if you
And they know where they're coming from. It's over.
Yeah, it should be, right? There is a smoke on Hyped, I guess. So maybe they can just try to do that and then just pray that it's going to work out. But, I mean, it's not going to feel good, right? AK's on the other side. They should be able to find anyone defusing. They're going to throw it up, and grenade goes in. All right, nicely done. Kirimbo actually pushing into the fight there. And Jaime, he's going to go down as well. I actually can't believe it. With the kit in the back pocket, they have enough time to win this round. That is so unlikely. What a retake.
Board has flipped 180.
Well, here we go. They need 4 more rounds to
Space.
get this into overtime.
Hyped. Look at the op on the other side. Mirage is such an op map as well. Like, both sides had the op on CT side just wrecking right now. Yep. Sorry, James. My bad.
Honestly, though, he played it so well. He saw the flashbang in the air. He turned around. He was ready for the close peek. Like, every bit of movement there for James was what you wanted to see. He just unfortunately didn't get the shot, which is the last part that is important. Belchernok to try and save it 1 versus 3. He's pretty much locked in, but this one is kind of a winnable 1v3, I guess. If he finds an early kill, he's got some element of surprise here.
It's kind of winnable, but the way Big's playing right now, look, they're not giving the shot. They're tag teaming up. Third guy's there. Now they know. Grimbo. Close.
Yeah, that's true. That would be interesting. Like, I guess the problem is if you end up losing a lead like this, and there's so many rounds where you can go back and think, man, if only I had that kill.
Oh yeah,
win, you know.
It's gonna be a blame fest. It's my time to shine. I've been living for this moment. I just want to see it.
Travis gonna get the 1, but Tabson on the follow-up. I like that from Big, the double push down ramp, just to try and, you know, mix things up a little bit so that they're not just holding the same position every time. What a headshot from Tabson as well. You know, he might be a veteran player, but he still has some really crazy mechanics at the right time. We're down to 35 seconds, and look at the flank coming through T-spawn as well.
Yeah, they're really well positioned. This map is we've got a really good map. It's on 12-9, 3 rounds right here. Tactical CS. No one's playing scared. They're taking a position, and we get the last 20 seconds, Anders.
Yeah. Tabson might get
close.
killed here, though, but again, Hype is sneaking up from behind. That's the bomb on the ground with 15 seconds, and the real flank is Crimbo that they're just never going to expect. So, really, really well played. I think Big played this so smartly because, again, Paravision tried to do the same thing from earlier where they slow down the game. If Hyped and JDC that are playing, you know, towards window and CT spawn, if they get smoked off, which they probably will, then how much can QB really do on his own, especially if he's going to get Molotov, which the Molotov does go down, and look at him burning all the way down to 28. Hyped with the opening kill, though. That's very important.
On him.
He's pushed in front of some of the early grenades, still gets taken down by Belchernok, and JDC playing at the edge. QB finally goes down. He's low on health already, but JDC, he was on point. He hadn't reloaded. If he had, he would have been dead trying to get that reload, I think. Bomb planted and a 2 versus 3. And JDC, he's had a bit of a rough game, to be honest, here on Mirage. He had, 8 kills a couple of rounds ago. Now he's up to 12, getting a double here. James making the leap across to try and line them up, and he almost could have kept shooting. Nice. He'll take down Tabson. Is it finally going to be the round here for Paravision? It's Belchernok to go down. JDC finding a 3rd, and now James in a 1 versus 2. He's worried about the flank, but it's going to be Crimbo shooting him in the back end. Wilton, we're going to get into overtime. What just happened?
It's happened, Anders. The choke has happened. Oh my.
And then we get right back into it. So, crazy game that we're watching right now with an 11-1 first half. And, oh, Nota getting picked off in the middle of the air. Hyped. He probably should have had that. He knew that was coming.
That was right over the shoulder. He felt the air going there.
Yeah. Oh, but look at Tabson. He's actually walking into T. He's hearing James running. That might be false info, though.
That might, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's gonna be a false info.
Which is so scary. You could end up betraying your team. Now, actually, he's going to get James anyway here. Free kill for Tamsin. And the fact that James is running back might be a little bit of a clue.
Yeah, no, 100%. GDC, what are you doing? Are you going to rotate him? Heard?
Oh, it's Crimbo. Just Belchanok trying to run onto that site with really no utility or anything else. Tamsin, a little bit of trouble here, but kick it. I don't know if he might have wanted to jump, but that was exactly what got him killed. And now Travis, unfortunately, on his own here. So Big going to go on to win even more rounds going into overtime. Very, very curious. Travis trying to see if he win it on his own, but again, they're just everywhere. And it's going to be Crimbo to get that one. Very nicely done. Another round that could have gone like 10 different ways.
So he's taking the solo route, but that gives the CT way too much time to react. So it's a really hard situation for PARIVISION there.
Yeah, that's fair. Hype trying to look over. That would have been a nice idea. But James, I mean, he's been playing very well on this map too. Both Orpas actually just doing really good work.
Reflexes are on point. Age is just a number.
True. It's encouraging for a lot of us, isn't it, these days, you know?
I gotta fool myself somehow.
Scoping. It's QB down here, and he might need some help. Gonna get taken down.
Nice.
Oh my God, what a click from Travis. Sorry. This is the one round that they just needed at any point in the second half. If they had a round like this one, that's it.
A little bit of balls.
Already.
They remember where their balls are. Look, they walked through smokes. They did something.
Yeah. You know, almost like the leash is on too tight, and they never get to have a round like this, and that is kind of a shame, you know, because like it can work, you know, like.
It works a lot. You asked if teams, pro teams have safety strategies. Flawless doesn't work.
Well, this is an exciting position to be in. Paravision, could they do it again? They're going to win the fight against Tamsin in the middle, who it seemed like wasn't really like there was no setup for him to get flashed in or anything. Yeah, if they are going to go connector here, it seems to me like they're missing at least some... Oh, actually, the CTs are going to throw their own utility towards Catwalk, so now they're not even going to... They're going to know they're not going to get shot in the back here. That's nice information if they can connect the dots, but QB coming out with a kill onto Nota. You've got to get another one here. You just have to, otherwise this round is probably going to get washed away. He does go down at the end. Hype showing up, gets one, but James is there to trade it, so nice little back and forth here. Oh, hold the phone. That's actually a nice angle. Crimbo, he could do this. Grenade out. They're back there waiting for him. No bomb plant yet. Flashbang goes really high in the sky, and he repeats into the headshot there. He's ready for it. Crimbo. I was gonna say he's made to win these rounds, and he probably could have. You could see his frustration there. I think he probably had that. First to 16, by the way, guys. If you're new to the format, I bet everybody knows, but just gotta always remember. Molotov.
They molly the wrong place.
Yeah, you're right.
Could be the difference.
Nobody throwing it into that little sandwich. Or get right position if you prefer. Nicely done from Belchanok. Just throws in the M4, trying to pick up the AK instead. Going to be Nota here under a little bit of pressure, but he will work in the end.
What movement? The movement is top class right now. Maybe lost the map. Sorry, getting ahead of myself here.
Maybe. Gotta be careful you don't jinx it. There's gonna be.
Oh no, it happened.
Paravision fans that are gonna be really upset. We'll see if they can find a way through this one. Lot of damage onto Nota at the start here. Big, hoping to win 2 in a row and bring it into double overtime.
He has the info at least, and they know it's Cat. Oh, hyped.
Okay, he actually finds a way. Belchanok back here, looking to see if he can connect the dots, though. Nice double kill for him, and there's still a player on the site. Oh, JDC taking out Nota. It's all over the place. Kicker is actually weirdly still at this bomb site.
He can do it. He can do it again.
Yeah, it is winnable. You're absolutely right here. Going to be surprising Kicker. Oh, sorry, Crimbo. And now a bit of a wide swing. He does know there's someone. He heard the footsteps, so he definitely knows. The problem is he doesn't necessarily know how close JDC is. You can see he's looking for it. He's got the right idea. With the grenade on top, Kicker's going to be taking out QB. And suddenly 1 versus 1. JDC, he could be coming from a couple of different directions, but now at least he knows here. Kicker, not afraid, goes for the fight, but JDC will take it. Oh my God. Different style, and his orbing has been really, really sick, so... Look at the risk he's taking here, but ooh, he didn't quite try. He might be in some trouble here. He's got backup though. It's James taking the shot, but Belchanok's there on the other side. So actually, the setup kind of could have been working. Unfortunately, they're not expecting for a second player.
Was betrayed. I thought he was clean.
Oh, this nade.
Kobe.
Absolutely shutting it down.
Oh.
Notes are though still finding a double kill in spite of everything. This seemed like this round should have been absolutely lost, but that double might make a big difference here. Retake is going to be on. Obviously, you're going to be fighting for this. It's either you win it now, and we go on to a third map, or it's double OT. Crimbo and Hyped. Can they hold on to it? A couple of flashes. They got the AWP on Hyped as well. He misses the first opportunity, and actually Notus picked up the orb, swing in, and he defeats Hyped. What just happened? Crimbo.
Well positioned, Crimbo. Well positioned.
Yeah, on his own. 1 versus 3, though. He's going to get the first one. Ready to fight to the window. He takes that as well. And he'll take it. Finally getting the triple. And the ace as well. He actually clutched it with an ace to bring us into double overtime. Let's go.
We get one of the clutches, and there's all these rounds have been 1v3s that could have and probably should have been won.
True.
Crimbo is the one to do it. Oh, one for the Black Mamba right there. Oh my God.
What's that? What is that going to do to a team, though? You know, like that's what. Surely that's what Big needed in terms of the energy in the room. That's going to be sick. Smoke's going up, looking like a bit of an A strat coming out. Counter utility is definitely there, though. That's double incendiary coming in.
Nice
Nota gets the
job.
first one, and yeah, just wrecked on the early approach here.
So clean, so fresh and so clean.
Very true. About to be outcast from the server potentially here.
I see what you did there.
Gotta get working on that stuff. It's what they.
Hey, yeah.
Unfortunately, even that reference might be just too old for most people. Watching. They might be like, "What are these guys talking about?"
These boomers.
Exactly. That's always the danger. Well, Crimbo and Hyped again. This should probably never end up in a 2v3 like this because Paravision got 2 very clean opening kills for a 5-on-3. So it does say a lot about the game that even some of the clean starts in the rounds that you just no way to predict how it actually plays out at the end. I like this from Travis though. A little bit aggressive. We'll find the kill, no problem. And Hyped alone. If they don't fight him, he can't win the round, right? Like if they go and fight him alone, sure you could do it, but he's actually putting himself in a nice position. Gets the first one. Swinging it back in. The AWP is right there. Missed shot for James. Oh, no. That's a bit awkward. Tries to reposition. We've got 18 seconds.
Really hard, but he knows both, I think.
Yeah, I think he has the right idea. Taps it once. Travis is going to be walking in. You know what? I mean, he at least tried. He did the best that he could there, I think. So, interesting stuff. But Paravision are going to win the first round in the second overtime. I feel like between James and Hype, they actually have run into each other quite a bit, and it's been fun to see.
They have, because Hype is mega aggressive, right? Like he likes to go for those quick flicks and scope.
Even the sound, I didn't really hear much so far away. So 3 versus 5, 40 seconds left. Should be almost nothing you can do to get back into a round like this one. Belchanok, I think, making sure that doesn't happen now. JDC going down. That's a bomb drop with 30 seconds. So Paravision, I would say, finding some very, very good openings here in the double OT. Just winning enough early fights to make it very awkward for Big. And I guess, like, what could Big to do to avoid this? They're just getting picked off at the start of the round. Oh, he's really far away, isn't he? I was going to say if he could maybe blow open the smokes here, because they don't have any HEs towards the connector, so maybe a bit awkward.
What a weird setup from Paravision. The triple connector, like, mount up.
I'm not really understanding it either. I thought when I saw it, like, okay, they're gonna have HEs to blow open the smoke, because then at least, you could say, okay, we've got 3 people on the other side. That's gonna be sick. But this just feels like, yeah, the smokes are gonna be falling down if they do an A execute. So
Yeah, they were
really interesting.
Oh my.
Okay, well, listen, maybe it doesn't matter at all. You get headshots like that, it might just be okay. Couple of shots coming through, but it will be Tamsin to get a couple of kills himself.
They turned it around. Really good position. Now just James. Not really good weapon for the retake.
Yeah,
Hyped.
it isn't. Belchanok, he was the only one with an HE anywhere nearby, but he's going to go down to Crimbo. And Big, they win the round. You'll never make it to the site. That could be fun.
And it works. You're leaving spawn with a really set idea of how to do, but the problem is, I think due to it being overtime and having the game that we're having, comeback and wall bangs and everything happening that could be happening, they end up second guessing and doubting themselves, and that kind of creates an uncomfortable, I'm not even going to say play out scenario, but timing, right? This entire match has been going down the wire to the last seconds, and so everything has come down to timing in the execution.
What a wallbang to begin with. No tap. Taking out JDC. Nicely done. Hype going to be getting a kill. Oh, it's so lightning fast.
Oh,
Thought he was going to get the third one as well, but QB surely primed to take this one. I think James is even thinking about it, and he's going to end up going down. Wow, what a round. I mean, when it starts with a wallbang like that over at the B bomb site, what do you even do at that point in time if you're on the...
Right now, it's Belch. Who's coming up cat? Is it Noda? Noda's free coming up cats. Like, they have all the advantage right here. It doesn't mean it's good. Same scenario. B-pop coming out.
Works so well. They actually spot both of them. Belchanock. That's a fantastic opening, and it's Jane with the flashes as well to go over. So, yeah, what a setup. And Big just never realizing.
They didn't have the mid information. They got crunch. They didn't even need the crunch because it was the B. But it was enough to distract the B looking at Cat so that they just get popped out in 2-0 for Belchanock.
Yeah, that doesn't really get more exciting. Well played. Paravision again with a chance to actually finish this and go on to a third map. That's in the they've got one chance coming up into the next round, so maybe they can. QB just you know, trying to do a little bit here. Obviously not going to be having any impact on the round itself. Hyped, trying to get some exits on the other side. Don't think it really matters that much. They should have enough money. Hype is going to go down again. He doesn't care about losing the AWP either, so not a lot lost there really.
I wouldn't do it. Other than that, I would definitely go your route.
Okay. James, he's certainly ready for this one. Tabson's going to be going down, but the Molotov, the incendiary is eventually going to burn him out. He does spot it out. They know that there's someone back there. Communication, it needs to be on point, and you got to make sure you don't shoot your own teammate as well. JDC, oh, he somehow got away with so much, but the HE actually doesn't kill James. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This pure chaos at the top mid. Flashes here. Now they're stuck in the corner. Oh, imagine if he had an incendiary to burn them out, but instead somehow Paravision will get away with it. 4 versus 5.
I like the setup from Big on Cat. I really like the setup from Big. I think they're really well positioned here. How aware is Paravision?
Yeah, it could also be that even if you win against JDC, you're not going to be expecting for the AWP to be there. So you're right, there's like a built-in mind game to that. But they're going to get Molotov'd off here. Double Molotov, and it doesn't matter. He's going to put up the smoke and just set it up. Hyped. Took a sweet time getting that kill, but it's so well played. Grenade. Oh, he wants to go even more aggressive. I do kind of like it. He gets the shot onto Belchanock here, looking for that triple overtime, and we've got 20 seconds here. Easy kill for Crimbo. And it's going to be 1 versus 1 with Crimbo clutching it once again. He had the ace clutch earlier, and now just a double kill here, but still a very good job. You're going to be exhausted, aren't you? Especially if you're big and you're like, come on, like we could have maybe won this 2-0. Like, what's going on?
You kind of wish you didn't mount the comeback if you lose this because you just wasted energy. You're right.
Yeah. Oh, again, similar position. James takes a while there, but he will eventually put it out. And again, like
this a replay?
Hey, it's worth it, isn't it?
He's gonna molly that win for Noda to get position.
Yeah. Allows him to swing in, you're right. And that means he can join this B attack. He really joins it, didn't he? Nice headshot. Crimbo gonna get really tested here. Leg shot won't cut it. He's gonna get run down. So, oh my god, he no-scopes Travis. Comes back and is ready for a bit more. But unfortunately, I think his back was showing and James takes him down. That would have been so sick for Crimbo. Imagine if he could have actually done it there. But 1 versus 3 for QB. And I don't know.
That was already sick as this. Really hard. Ow!
I don't know what's happening.
Those old man reflexes didn't help that time.
No, they didn't. All right, QB a little bit paranoid. I mean, if he wants to go for it now, he's really going to have to power on through, and Kickit is going to be ready for it. Okay. Yeah, that was probably always going to be a very, very hard 1 versus 3 retake, so...
Yeah, a faster paced default. They're already close to connector at 130. I think they're trying to change up the pace for this crunch, a crunch.
Yeah, I do like it.
Really well posted. Look at this.
James taking that shot on QB. That's very interesting.
Just how much just shows you how having an operator who's actually like a standard operator by profession, let's call it. He just knows how to hold the angles. He just knows how to give support and cover. Look at the flash. Like, he knows his role.
Yeah, it's hard to deal with. Look at the setup here now for Big. There's nobody actually on the bomb site, so... I mean, I guess that's good because they were going to be burned out if they were playing sandwich or in that shadow position, but instead, How do you do this now? Flashbang
That
goes
flash.
right into Tabson's eyes. You couldn't see anything at all. 4 versus 5 here. Paravision looking to see if they can get onto the site itself. It's madness in the connector, though.
JDC
JDC finds a couple of headshots, picks up the AK, spins around for the kill onto Nota, and now Jame in a 1 versus 4. I don't know how this happened. Big. They were at a big positional disadvantage. They didn't get the opening kill, and then somehow JDC just blows up, gets a quad kill in the round. That's crazy.
So now they're going into an even macro comfort. It's not just one specific strat. It's like their entire style right now is going to be based on comfort.
Well, let's see if it actually is going to be comfortable or not. Nice incendiary being thrown up there from QB, I think. So try and block off Travis a bit. M4 in the right position, and that is the bomb as well, kind of seen and confirmed. If they weren't aware already, they definitely are now.
All right, now still a tense round. Bomb bring it. What a shot!
That's just so quick. Oh, you love to see it, and he's ready for Jame as well. These are the reflexes for Hype that just makes him such a fun player. The bomb is planted, but we are asking Nota to win a 1 versus 4. And, okay, he's getting a bit of a chance here, to be honest. There's a utility. I don't know why they're not throwing it. Just calm down, guys. The bomb is only just planted. You can take a while here and smoke him off. It's going to be Tabson to get the kill, but they kind of allowed for him to get a couple of fights there at the start.
It can get overlooked, but we see that they have smokes to do the actual connector cross, let's say, right, where you're smoking yard and jungle. So that's what they're doing right now. They're gonna be splitting. Really big pressure.
Okay, kick it there.
Oh,
Early kill. Actually looking pretty good for the defense right now. Jame, nice setup, and getting out of Palace. How do you do that right now? You need Hyped, who's actually with the AWP trying to get out of connector himself, and that's just going to be unwinnable here. Kicker with a nice triple. It wasn't even the fact that he was in shadow. It's just, I guess, the fact that Travis just hyper jiggling away in that position. Smoke goes up towards the Palace as well. Nice incendiary to go down. Dangerous if you repeat it, though, because Hyped is in front of that incendiary, but that is a nuclear bomb on top of that position. Travis ready with the spray down. 3 kills for him, and they were so soft from the earlier grenade from Kicker there, so nice cleanup. Paravision, they take it, and once again, Paravision actually are in a position where they can win this now, finally. They've had a lot of these, map points so far, but they keep just falling short.
it seems so. They saved the last round to give us that full emotion. Let's see it.
Okay, Travis, timing is everything right now. Oh, the lineup is insane, and he's going to get 2 huge spray downs. Falls back, throws in some utility. It should be plenty enough here. The backup is there as well. I think Paravision have finally found a way to end the madness on Mirage here. It's just QB left and executed by Belchanok. Nice triple, and it's to a 3rd map, which will be on Ancient. My God, what a crazy run this was, Wilton.
That was fun. That was actually genuinely fun.
That donut position, Tabson has the other one ready if it's a B attack.
Yeah, I mean, again, slow methodical, really good setup.
Oh. That's a bit of an opening, though. Headshot comes through. Crimbo, he's here with the dualies, and they've smoked off the ramp on the other side.
They blocked the dualies here through this one choke point. Just makes it really hard. Game here has...
That is such a Molotov into the corner. JDC, he'd love to play hide and seek back there, but he's going to get forced out. Look at Belchanok. He just snuck in there. Great position. Tabson in a lot of trouble. Did they even know where Belchanok was? It doesn't seem like there was any communication there to show. Now they do, but it might be too late. Crimbo against 2. Bomb could be planted here. Oh, he's got the goosh as well. Yeah, he's going to go for it. Belchanok with a triple in this round. That is devastating. Going to be seeing some early utility towards the site here. Counter smoke coming up, though.
Nice block. Ow, that HE.
Yeah,
that's a chunker.
Oh, and they don't care about that smoke. They're just going to bomb their way through. I do kind of like it here. A minute on the clock with a headshot to add to the HE from earlier. It's going to be QB going down. Hyped back here. Okay, hold on. He actually does find that kill. Tabson's going to be taking out Belchanok, and that's a 3 versus 4.
Ooh.
Okay, look, he's got the Molotov,
Making
James.
it work.
He's setting up for the he's gonna try and stop the defuse, but they do have a smoke onto Crimbo. If they smoke the ramp, it could be an issue. Oh, let's see. Are they gonna be ready for it? Tabson already being burned out. He has to come off that.
No,
Where's the
no
smoke?
kill.
Crimbo. There we go. Okay, he was actually a little bit far away. They come back for it. He doesn't have the kit, and Tabson goes down. I think the round is over. Oh no, with the Molotov and the wall bang, and without the kit here.
Look!
Oh, what a crazy way to lose this round. Everybody dies to the bomb. Let's go, Zeus. How you feel?
And now they poise for an A. I think it's the A play. Not only from the start, just a gut feeling, but let's see.
Oh, nice grenades in the middle. Crimbo, though, very, very flash. JDC on the other side, too, and the MAC-10 unable to break through. It's a lot of pressure, but once they get slowed down just enough here in the middle, it has some unfortunate side effects.
Oh,
I say
no.
that. Belchanok, how?
And let's see the timing now.
Okay,
This
moving.
is everything.
Yeah, they're going into it here. Crimbo, oh my god, he's got the knife out on the other side. Okay, he pulls out the AK. Travis just...
Oh.
Could you imagine? That could have been the bomb on the ground with 40 seconds and a very hard round to win. QB caught out in the open.
Double-edged sword, Anders. Again, they had to A. They had to A, then decide to push, get bad timing, and then they get split.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Huge for Paravision, though.
Controlling right now, because momentum on Ancient, it's a 50-50 map overall, if you think about it. You can have a blowout on either side. They have so much money in the bank right now. They are comfortable right now. They need to lose at least 3 rounds in a row to be broken right here. And as big, only 1 op saved. Oh, not looking good.
Yeah, I guess at least it is the AWP that's around here, but it's pretty brutal. Some of these early buy rounds just make such a difference, right? If you start to lose too many of these on the CT side, then your chances to really get into the game just diminish radically. And oh my god, he lost the AWP right at the end. Gonna have a it's just double donut position. So they could retake middle if they wanted to. They're gonna be boosting
Nice
on
little
over
cheeky
instead.
boost.
Okay, I don't hate it. They're gonna get the kill on Kickert as a result. He maybe could have seen it if he was looking, but he was obviously very distracted looking at something else. So nice little trick.
Yeah, it seems like a little communication round. Happens way too much in CS. Little radar looking. Nice try.
Belchanok gonna end up
Nice
going
little
down.
Nice little sneak, but Crimbo is aware. But again, will he expect so close?
Yeah, maybe not. Nota takes him down instead, and that does leave Hype. Look at him on a bit of an island out here. I like the fact that he's going forward like this. That's Jane going down with the bomb on his back. Puts a lot more pressure on the rest. Nota in the middle trying to control it. He will win one fight. Tabson will take him down afterwards, and Travis to drop last. Hyped. Nicely done. And it's back to those AWPs here, doing a real big difference.
But this can hold them up, Anders. This will give them the information to know that they can contact if they want.
Kind of a rare move here. We've seen it before, obviously, but it is sick to see if it works out, and it will. JDC. No!
What?
What? What just happened?
What?
Did he disconnect?
Did he get legged? What happened?
I'm actually so confused. I don't know what
Can
just
we get the VAR?
Oh, did he really take fall damage for from the spray?
I don't.
I think Brandon
It
said
didn't
that.
seem like it didn't seem like a disconnect. It seemed like he fell and died from that.
That is unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, the disconnect does look different in the kill feed anyway when that happens. Like, you know, they die to themselves when that happens, and he just actually cratered off. That can't be. Like, the timing is just so weird. It didn't look like he was taking enough damage at all, but I guess he was. Okay, I've never seen that before.
World first right here, live.
Unbelievable. Kickert's going to be going down next. What an absolutely awkward round it's been. Belchanok's going to be the last to fall. Big will win the round. My God. Well, round number 9 is here, and Paravision, you know, it's starting to hurt their economy a little bit, even in spite of winning all those rounds earlier on. They've got to remain careful here that they don't run out of money and give something more to Big. Tabson looking to swing behind the flashbang. He's so ready for it. Kickert, he knew what was coming, right? He hears the flash in the middle, so he knows that there's probably going to be someone peeking, or there could be. They're not expecting maybe this late rotation to the B bomb site. They do have a couple of players here, but not as many as they could have been. 17 seconds. They're going to be swinging into it, and QB just caught with a nade in hand. That's not acceptable. Nota's going to be going down. We're 12 seconds here. The bomb needs to be planted. James is holding the back, so it's just these two guys on the bomb site. And it will be a bomb plant right in the nick of time. Travis swinging wide, and the spray, it's amazing. He's just mowed them down, and it's just not going to end here. PARIVISION finding not just a bomb plant, but a huge victory in this round.
Gigantic, as I had said.
Yeah, that's true. At least we know, we've confirmed that much. You can always find a way to make it back. We'll see if Big are going to find the right opening here. It doesn't really look like it. HE thrown open. Nota, he really wants that. That's so close.
I thought he had that. That was almost there.
But this is the... Oh, say this to Big, though. This is the attempted protocol to take this mid control. Unfortunately, they just got calling ran by Belgian. And PARIVISION just saying, okay, listen, if you're going to want to take mid, which that repeat from Nota confirms for him that there's a lot more players in the middle. So they're just going to execute onto the A-bomb side. Really nice call from PARIVISION, I think.
Right. Belgian impressing right now. He swung with rollerblades right there and just shot people. Like a little, again, the timing. He already made it past the angle, so you don't expect which side he's going to be coming from. Really nice.
The follow-up here is a bit crazy, though, because, you know, the bomb's already really fast hit. Okay, they can't really go for it. I was going to say, PARIVISION looked to me like they were fighting way too much at the start of the after plant, but at the end of it, it will be fine. The bomb is going to get rid of hype here, and that will be another round in favor of PARIVISION, and...
Instant smoke from spawn to window, just very default. They're gonna keep breaking this mid smoke. They've been having tremendous success, so I'm gonna think yes.
Yeah, just right through. You can see James even looking to swing behind them. They're gonna win the fight against Crimbo, and they've spotted that position in Cheetah. They're gonna call it out. I think Travis is on the other side, so...
I say that, and Tabson goes to check mid and run.
Ooh. Does leave QB here alone. He's gonna... Oh, the spray. Let's not talk about it.
They have families, man.
I can't believe it. He actually just traced him completely. Like he was like, you know, a full second behind on the spray. I think that's rough to watch. Tabson and JDC 2 versus 5 here. And they're at the right bomb site, but the odds are stacked against them, and the flashbang is crazy. That just locked him out of it. JDC is going to be going down here 10-2 at the end of the first half in favor of PARIVISION. You called it really early. You said, you know, from the tempo and everything else, it could just be a one-sided game, and it really has been. The Big picked this one up. They're going to be rushing in towards the red room. And, oh, actually, they got back a little bit. They kind of, you know, they throw the smokes here. It looked like they wanted to go through, but instead,
they bitched out.
Slowing it down and reconsidering.
Yeah, all right, now they're going to have to make a decision. Not easy.
Okay, well, they get maybe a first kill here on Belchinock, but then the return is there. Good flash to set it up at the back of the bomb site. Will they check it out? They are looking for Kickert, and I think maybe Tabson saw him the first time around. He was so sure that someone was going to be there. Travis comes charging in, executes the guy, planting the bomb. It's now 1 versus 2 with Travis alone, and he will not survive. Tabson with a nice triple in this one.
In that sense, nice to see. And he's a really nice guy who's really good at this game. So I hope to keep him performing like this more and more.
Yeah. Yeah, I think... oh, no. Whoa. Piece in the middle. I was about to say everybody loves Tabson, but PARIVISION certainly don't. Trying their best to see if they can ruin his dreams here. QB and Tabson left.
Them. This couldn't be one of those swing rounds.
Yeah, it could be.
No fumbles. Come on.
You've got to find a way to make this work. Very nice and Molotov onto it, but there's still a guy at the bomb site. Another USP lurking in. And this time it's Travis. QB on his own. This should be one of the easier rounds for them to win. And if they end up giving it away here, then I think even telling the story about the comeback on the big side of things, it's just very hard for them to believe in at that point in time. But we'll see if QB can help them out. He is aware, but the spray not quite connecting. Yeah, you could see his frustration there.
She's gonna be the entry fragger with the C4.
I mean, you're just gonna go for it, aren't you? But that is a bit risky. It means you can't really lose it all here. Grenades raining down. They're trying to see if they can pierce the smoke, but look at how far back PARIVISION are. They say, yeah, whatever, you can have the site if you want. We're just gonna try and get a couple of kills before you even get onto it. Tabson going down, 5 versus 3. And just PARIVISION with very, very strong display here on Ancient. Big, unfortunately for them, not showing up on that CT side to begin with, and that is going to cost them at the end. 3 Tech 9s left here for the 5 versus 3. No bomb plan yet, and Paravision, I mean, in respect to them, they're trying to be very careful here that they're not giving anything away, but eventually they're going to go for the swing, and they should, just by manpower alone, be able to trade out all of these kills. And they will be. Hyped alone here, not quite hitting the shots. Okay, it's a team kill. It's also Paravision winning the series in a 2-1 fashion.
All right, that was a little bit more clean and convincing, I'd say, right? Germans are probably not happy right now, but Paravision, solid CS from what I didn't see in map 1, but what I did see in the comeback in map 2, and this clean map 3.